Good morning. I'm Noel Doherty.
I'm Maggie Elder.
And this is the Legend Has It podcast. We have a super special, spooky episode planned for you today to celebrate Halloween.
Happy Halloween, everyone. This is a special Halloween episode. Our sponsor today is
Spooky straws for drinking scary drinks. Spooky straws. Slurp it till it's flat.
I love Spooky Straws.
Spooky Straws. Yeah, they're paying us the big bucks.
You guys
to
have seen them
them
everywhere. They're really spooky. Yeah.
Bendy straws, silly straws, out the wazoo.
Nope.
Spooky straws are in.
It's totally in. It's 2022.
'Tis the season for spooky
season.
Spooky season.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so in celebration of Halloween and our great sponsor, Spooky Straws, we are going to be telling you our favorite scary movie of all time.
It's one that we watched while we were growing up together. Mm-hmm. It shaped us as children.
Everyone knows it. It's so well known.
And feel free to guess in the comments.
Yes. Feel free to tell us what you think it is as we're telling it.
Here's the opening cut.
Yeah.
Girl comes up from underwater.
Big breath.
Dripping wet from the water that she was just in.
Yes. It's, you know that something has happened that's big, and it's kind of like what happened, and then it starts from the beginning, and it flashes back, and it tells the date, and it's like October 31st, 1989,
it's
year.
It's always October 31st, 1989.
Yeah.
And there's this group of kids, and they're in high school, and it's October 31st, which we all know is Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Or All Saints Day Eve?
Yes.
One of those.
Hallows
Eve. That's literally what it's called. Wait, no, it's not.
I think that's where it comes from.
Hallows Eve?
The day after it is something All Souls or All Saints, but Halloween comes from Hallows Eve.
Okay, cool. Anyhow, so high school group, they got everyone, Jock with the Letterman jacket, tall, blonde, really rowdy, and his hot cheerleader girlfriend, whose name is
Bethany.
And the jock's name is Chad.
Uh-huh. Chad and Bethany, like this.
Yes.
They're hot shit.
They are hot shit. They
have 3 other friends.
Yes.
One of them's gay.
Mm-hmm.
His name is
Samuel. Yes. He goes by Buell. His little nickname.
Mule, Chad,
Bethany. Bartholomew.
Mule, Chad, Brittany. And then there's the nerdy one, and his name is Nate.
Yes.
And then there's other girl, who's slightly less hot.
Girl number 3. Wait, girl number 2.
Girl number 2.
The second girl. She's kind of a little bit edgy, kind of a little bit emo. But something's different about her. She perhaps was the one coming out of the water.
Absolutely. She was coming out of the water. She's the one that's actually going to figure out the murder in the end. I don't want to spoil it, but
she's not like every other girl.
She kind of comes to be the main character.
Yeah.
And this is her friend group.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, friend group. They're kind of like, I feel like they used to be closer. Something happened, but it's a tradition for them to get together on Halloween and go to fun abandoned houses.
In fact, they actually haven't seen each other in a couple months. They didn't talk much over the summer. Mm-hmm. It's their senior year.
Yeah, Chad and Brittany.
Chad and Brittany
got so cool.
And they're like almost not even friends with each other anymore.
Yeah.
But it's their whole thing. What's the main girl's name?
We didn't say.
Sage.
Yeah. Jade,
that's better. I like that.
Okay, cool.
Jade reignites the group chat. She's like, guys, let's, just like old times, let's go to the wonky house down on Silver Street.
Yes. Silver House, they call it.
31 Silver Street. It's the Silver House. Everyone's like, oh,
everyone knows about it. There was a guy who murdered his entire family there, and because of that, it has not been in commission for a very long time.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And Nate, the nerd, alliteration, doesn't want to go in, and he's all like,
Yeah.
I'm Nate.
I don't want to go in the house.
I don't want to go in the house.
Yeah, that's exactly how he sounds.
That's how he sounds. I'm not even making this up.
Anyway, so they go to the house. Well, actually, they're standing outside the house. It's sundown. The house is also, like, on Silver Street. It's the end of Silver Street. It's up a big driveway. It's away from all civilization. You have no reception at all. 0 reception. They go to the house, and Brittany's like, I have no reception on my phone. And Chad's like, it's okay, babe. Like, I'll protect you.
Mm-hmm.
And then they are trying to get in, and stupid nerd hurts his ankle a little bit.
Hurts his ankle. Mm-hmm. He's got a limp.
Yeah, he's got a limp. And they're like, we're gonna...
We should turn back. Yeah. And Jade is like, come on, dude. It's the last Halloween of high school. Yeah. We're all going to go to different colleges.
Yeah.
Because Bella and Chad are committed to Yale, and the nerd one is committed to Harvard. Wait, no. Why did Bella and Chad get into Yale? No, they're dumb.
No.
They're going to Miami.
Yes. Of Ohio.
Miami University of Ohio.
We're going to Slippery Rock. Is that insulting to those who go to Slippery Rock?
Maybe.
Yes.
I'm okay with it.
I don't really care.
They decide to go in as a group. They have this whole pact, and they put their hands in. Put your hand in. Mm-hmm. They go, oons, 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 babadoo beep bop, we're going in. It's also a musical, which I really like. That's my favorite part of it, is that they break out into song, and they, like, know all the dance moves. It's that type of shindig.
Yeah, it's really cool. So, yeah, as they're going in, though...
Chad and Belina are the first two to go into the house. The nerd is, like, in the middle. Sage is in the back. Who's the fourth person? The fifth person?
The gay...
The gay.
Smule. Yeah, so anyway, as they're going in, though, Sage takes a look behind her because she hears a little branch. And she's... there's probably nothing.
Probably just the wind, she said.
Yeah.
Little did she know, it wasn't the wind.
Mm-hmm. That's a perfect time to take a quick commercial break. Yes, from our other sponsor.
Wendy Wind. Need a wind? Windy Wind. We'll be right back.
All right, let's get into the bulk of the movie.
That's our commercial break.
Yeah.
Wendy Wind. We hope you click the link in our bio for Wendy Wind.
We love Wendy Wind. You all know what it is. So we're not even going to explain it.
And they get into the main room, and there's this big rug. And it's a circle, and it's got all the rug things that normal rugs have. Mm-hmm. I know what a rug is. We all do. It's got all these rug-like features. It looks like a rug. It lays on the ground. People step on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people step on it. Yeah. Like a rug. You do that you step on the rugs. And then that's all it does. It just stays there. It doesn't move or anything?
It's not a carpet. It's a rug. So it stays put.
Okay, yeah, the rug stays there.
Think carpet, think car, like movement. So, yeah. Anyhow.
Okay.
They get into the foyer, big circular rug, and they're seeing it and they're like, this is weird. I feel like last time we were here, this rug was like gross and, brown and dirty, but it almost seems perfectly pristine and clean.
Fresh, new.
Rug. Is someone moving in? Are we breaking and entering? And Smule is like, probably nothing. We should all split up and explore the house and go to
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Mule, it was his idea to split up. He says, we should split up. And I'm gay.
That's what he said?
That's what he says.
Yeah.
In the movie. It was really far back in.
Yeah.
They didn't really understand how gays, like, talked and stuff.
Yeah.
So Mule goes, slay hunty, let's split up. Purr. Purr. We're splitting up. And Beatrix and Chad, they want to go upstairs and have a little...
Yeah, they're totally going to go have on the bathroom.
And so Chad...
On the
sink. On the mirror. No, not the mirror, but like the sink type.
With a mirror. There's totally a mirror.
There's a mirror and there's a sink, and she's sitting on the sink.
Yes.
Anyway. I'm sorry.
To break it down for everyone so you know what it looks like.
Nerd.
So they split up. Yeah.
They force the nerd, Nate, to go down in the basement.
Yeah, they're like, you should go check out to see if that pentagram is still down there.
Yes.
He's like, you guys know I hate. They push him down the stairs. He tumbles. Broken leg and all.
They don't realize, but his injury gets worse when he tumbles down.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, quit moaning. And he's like, but both my legs are broken. He starts trying to crawl up the staircase like 5 minutes later. We don't see him for a minute. Chad and Beatrix go up. They say they're going to split up when they get up there, but they don't.
Of course they don't.
They go to the bed. They go to the bathroom.
They go to the bathroom. While they're in there, they're doing their thing. And in the mirror, a dark shadow appears in the corner.
And the shadow seems to be coming from behind the shower curtain. Chad opens his eyes for just a moment. He goes, oh, shit, babe.
Someone's in here.
He turns around.
Yeah, just like that, actually.
He did karate. That's his sport.
Yeah, that's his sport.
That's why he's a jock.
Yeah, that's why he's a jock.
Karate.
He does karate.
And he goes, show yourself, man. Or like whatever.
Yeah.
And then he karate kicks the shower curtain.
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
There's nothing there.
But there seems to be blood. Fresh blood.
All over the bath, like the bath.
Bath.
Tub.
Just
the tub. The rug of the tub.
You know how there's like rugs in the bottom of everyone's bathtubs? Which leads us to our next sponsor, Bathtub Rug.
Bathtub Rug. It's
bathtub,
a rug.
Rug for your bathtub. Bathtub Rug. Bathtub. It's a rug for your bathtub.
Bathtub Rug.
That's our next sponsor. Thank you so much for sponsoring the episode, Bathtub Rugs. Get your bathtubs, link in bio or whatever.
Yeah, get the rugs, whatever.
Cut to Nate crawling up. Oh, by the way, Sage is like in the library.
Totally, she's studying. She's looking through books and she's putting twos and twos together. She's connecting all these dots she didn't even know were there. She's like, wait, I didn't realize this photo of this family existed. It's really weird that this guy, like the dad that killed everyone, is like not in the photo. It's like holographic.
He's
you,
like
turn it.
Sort of a shadow.
Yeah, you know when you need like a holographic, like one of those bookmarks that you used to have as a kid, and you could like turn it and be like a different bookmark. They were really cool and really neat.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it was like that, but the family photo. And she's like, this is really cool, but also really weird.
She starts connecting the dots about the history of this house, about the missing father figure, but he's sort of in some of the pictures, but he almost looks photoshopped in.
Yeah, it's really strange.
The gay one, Mule, goes to the kitchen and he's like, "Purr, I'm hungry." He's also
country.
He's also country, and he's like, "I'ma serve me up some din-dins."
Opens up the fridge, and there,
a severed head.
Smule.
And the viewer knows that they recognize the head from the fridge is the head of the dad in the missing photos, but the kids haven't put it together yet.
Yeah.
Because they're in different rooms.
Exactly. So Smule, of course, screams. Everyone comes back together. Chad and Bazooka.
Wait, sorry, I forgot to mention a couple minutes prior.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Nate is crawling up the stairs. He's like, me, I'm trying to get up the stairs. Door closes and he starts kind of freaking, like squealing, and then he hears a.
Just like that.
And you sort of see a figure behind him, and then he looks and he like really squeals, starts getting halfway up the steps. That's what it's like, a simultaneous scene.
Yeah.
That's when
Smule screams.
He goes, "Per Hunty, there's a severed head in the freezer."
Yeah. So they all come except for Sage. She's like flipping really dramatically through pages. Her eyes are scanning so many words like really quickly.
The camera's zooming in on certain phrases of articles, like news clippings.
Yeah.
Like,
weird
dead man.
hauntings in Silvertown. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Anyhow.
We kind of just gave away the name of the movie, which is
The Hauntings of Silvertown
Hilltown, which was haunted by the old man Silvers.
Anyway, so then they all meet in the kitchen except for Sage, and Smule's like, gotta check the freezer, there's no head.
That's not how he said it. He said, y'all gotta check the freezer.
There
ain't no head in there.
Yeah.
No, that's Nate. Sorry, that's what he says. Like, he goes, "Per, there's no Slay mama, there's a head in the freezer.
Yeah.
And so they all rush to the kitchen and they open the freezer. Chad opens the freezer.
Yeah, Chad, of course. He goes, I'll handle this.
Stand back, you guys.
No head.
No head.
Yeah. And Chad then, with the camera, the freezer is open this way. So camera's here. Chad here. Here. He goes, there's nothing there. Closes the freezer in shot. Full-bodied ghost of the father. And then just blackness.
Havoc reeks out. Wreaking havoc.
Reeks.
Havoc is wreaked.
Reeked.
Wrecked havoc.
Havoc
been wrecked.
Havoc been
There's
wrecked.
there's wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Havoc is being wreaked.
Yeah. Bazooka goes,
Bazooka screams her head off. The hot one?
Yeah.
Married to Chad?
lights come back on because somehow there was electricity. That was also weird. They're like, this rug is clean and there's electricity.
Yeah, right?
And Chad gone. Nowhere to be seen. And that's when
and Sage is standing in the doorway.
she's like, what's going on?
She's got photos and article clippings in her
Yeah.
hand. She goes, what's going on?
She goes, you guys, I really think there's something going on. Or perhaps, you guys, you're going to want to see this.
She goes,
you're going to want to see this. She flips everything on the table.
The kitchen table.
Yeah. Bethany is bawling her eyes out. She's like, where's Chad? Where's Chad? Sage is like, we have to go. Like, we have to leave right now. Where's Nate? Where's Nate? And then they hear the screaming from the basement. So Bethany thinks, oh my gosh, Chad, babe. She runs to the basement door, opens it, and then she gets, like, sucked into the basement, like, just by some invisible force. Into the
Door
basement.
closes.
Door closes. Now it's just Sage and Smule.
Can we have an instant replay of the noise that's made when she's sucked into the basement? I really like that a lot.
Not bad to be on the internet.
Have you ever, what's her name? There's this famous girl who eats a pickle on Twitter. And she's from Vine and also TikTok. God, I can't believe I forget. Is it Quen Blackwell? Quen Blackwell?
Yeah, that sounds right.
She eats she's like, oh, I'm so excited to eat this big ass pickle, and she just goes. Look it up later.
It's related.
That noise reminded me of that.
Oh, okay.
Everyone was like, oh my god, the noise that you made when you bit into that pickle.
Yeah, shouldn't be on the internet. Not important. Sucked in. So now just Smule and Sage. And Smule's like, we have to help them. No, how does he talk?
Yeah, we gotta help them folks.
We gotta help them.
I'm gay, and we should help them.
Yeah.
Slap her.
Slap her. And all that.
And Sage goes, wait, say that again. And he goes, we should help them. And she goes, no. The last part.
He goes,
slay her. She goes, faster, one more time. And he goes, slay her. And she flips the photograph around. Slay her.
Silver. That was the name of the father. She's now adding everything together. There's like flashbacks. There's photos swimming around her head. And it's just news clippings. And she's realizing Slay Per Silver.
He's the man that murdered his whole family.
Yes. And it was because he was possessed.
And at that moment,
we don't know
while
why.
she's realizing it, she doesn't see, but we see him creeping up behind her with his signature finger knives. And he...
Like Freddy Krueger?
What is that?
He's the guy with the finger knives.
You're thinking of Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
No, this is a different thing.
Okay.
Completely original.
Is it just knives taped to his fingers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he
Steak
goes...
knives?
Sure.
Perfect.
He goes, king, and
Smule goes, Sage, watch out, or however he says it.
He says, slay Sage, watch out for them knives behind you. This is not slay. I'm out of here. Slay.
Pushes Sage as he's saying this, gets clawed in the neck, blood everywhere, really graphic scene. And Sage is going, as Smule's going, you know.
Sage, he's like leaking out of the neck. He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's so dead.
And
Sage is running out of the house. He tries her front doors. They're locked. And she's like, the only way out is the basement because I know that because we used to come to this house all the time as kids.
This ain't Slay.
So Sage realizes the only way out is through the basement. So she opens the basement door and she kind of just like, maybe if I close my eyes, I'll be okay. And if I don't see him, kind of like Medusa.
And Bird Box.
Yes, he won't be able to get me. She somehow comes to this conclusion from all the articles and such.
Yeah, it was written in the... He was blind, so he attacked the people who would look him in the eyes.
Yes. That makes sense.
Yes, because he would see when they were...
So anyway, Sage runs down the stairs, eyes closed, obviously trips and falls. She's limping a little bit now. She trips over a body. She doesn't even check to see who it is. She's running around. She's hearing voices going, I'm Slaper Silver, and I'm gonna get ya. That's what he sounds like.
I will slay you.
I will slay you.
I'm Slaper Silver.
And she climbs out the window. She knows this place by heart. She's been there every Halloween.
She's been there a few
since
times.
She was 7 years old with these people that are now dead in this basement.
And she gets out of the window, and she kind of has this reunited moment.
We kind of forgot about the part where she came out of the water.
Well,
it's into a pool. So there's a pool in the backyard.
She goes out, she starts running, falls into the pool.
Yeah, someone grabs her leg, scrapes down her leg, she falls into the pool, she's sinking, we're like, she's gonna die. And then her mother's voice comes to her and goes, Sage, don't forget, you know how to swim.
It's a really traumatic backstory of her swimming and almost drowning when she was younger or something like that.
Yeah.
And she goes, right, I just have to go up to the air. She goes up.
And then
and we're like, oh my God, it was in media res.
Then the movie ends right there, and it's like a setup for a second one. You're like, that's kind of a cheesy way to end a movie. I guess we'll manage.
And the second, third, and fourth movie are just as good. Trust us.
Yeah, really good. The fifth kind of fell off a little bit.
Fifth fell off a little bit. I don't really consider that to be a part of the series.
It's because it was a prequel.
Even though it was it's still the same people and they used like the same actors.
Yeah, don't ask how they get back. Don't ask. You have to watch the movies.
You have to watch the movies.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to our sponsors. I actually had a letter from Drew Barrymore was supposed to come on the show today to help us talk about this movie, but I forgot to mention. Yeah, because she acts in it, so she has like that behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
Slaper.
She's Slaper.
She has a lot of like FX on. Yeah,
but she couldn't make it today. She had a baptism. Someone's gerbil was getting baptized.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And she couldn't. I mean, like I was like, oh my God, Drew, like go to the like we can have you on next week.
We understand.
So we rescheduled Drew for next week. I'm so excited to have Drew Barrymore on the podcast.
We love Drew Barrymore. We're really excited. She will be here next week.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm Noel Doherty.
I'm Maggie Elder.
Thank you so much for watching The Legend Has It podcast. We hope you subscribe. We're on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and maybe some other stuff.
Yeah, probably some other stuff.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
I don't know. Thanks for watching.
Legend has it.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, it's your special day. Do we have a birthday here?
Yes, we have a birthday here.
Birthday where?
Birthday here.
Oh, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, it's your special day.